Welcome back to. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on the latest reviews, bike news and more. Today, we have something special lined up for all you motorcycle enthusiasts. Get ready, because we're diving into the much-awaited 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 650. Let's get into it. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 has been one of the most iconic bikes in the modern motorcycle world. It's a blend of vintage aesthetics with modern reliability, and it's loved by riders worldwide. But what if I told you that Royal Enfield has taken this iconic formula and turned it up to 11 with the 2026 Classic 650? That's right, the Classic 650 is here, and it's packing some serious upgrades. Now, before we get into the details of the bike itself, let me remind you, Royal Enfield has always been about accessible, enjoyable riding with a timeless design, and with the Classic 650, they've gone beyond what anyone expected. But is it all hype, or is it a true game changer? Let's find out. The first thing you'll notice when you set eyes on the 2026 Classic 650 is its unmistakable Royal Enfield design. The bike has that old-school charm we all know and love, but it's evolved to match the demands of the modern rider. Starting with the tank, it's still that signature teardrop shape that we associate with the Classic series, but now it's been redesigned for a sleeker, more polished look. The metal finish options are stunning. We're talking glossy, smooth tanks with that vintage appeal that still screams modern classic. The 2026 Classic 650 features both matte and glossy finishes for those who want to match their own unique taste. You'll find different colors in the mix, like stealth black, gunmetal gray, and an all-new forest green that gives it an even more retro feel. The chrome work on this bike is next level. The fenders, exhaust, and various other components shine with a mirror-like finish, elevating the bike's premium vibe. It's a proper blend of ruggedness and refinement. Now, let's talk about the heart of this beast, the engine. The 2026 Classic 650 is powered by a new 648cc parallel twin engine. It's air and oil-cooled, designed to give you that smooth, low-end torque you've come to expect from Royal Enfield, but with a lot more power in the mix. This engine generates about 47 horsepower and 52 Nm of torque, which is a noticeable upgrade over the 350's single-cylinder. This means that while the Classic 650 still holds on to the laid-back, relaxed riding style, it's also able to keep up with the faster traffic and offer much better highway cruising. What makes it even more appealing is the low-revving nature of the engine. You get that smooth, vibration-free riding experience which is ideal for long-distance rides. Royal Enfield has also worked on improving the throttle response. With a more refined ECU mapping and a precise fuel injection system, you'll experience quicker acceleration and better fuel efficiency. So whether you're zipping through city streets or cruising on open highways, the Classic 650 is ready for it. Next up, we need to talk about how the bike rides. Royal Enfield has stuck with the 6-speed gearbox in the 2026 Classic 650, which is a massive improvement over previous models. The gearbox has been reworked for smoother shifts, and it feels more precise, which is great for both beginners and seasoned riders alike. The gear ratios are well calibrated, giving you an easier time riding around in traffic while still having enough power for faster roads. The clutch feels light, and there's a noticeable difference in the ease of shifting through the gears. This makes the 2026 Classic 650 much more comfortable in stop-and-go situations, and it's a welcome improvement for longer rides. Speaking of comfort, the suspension system has been updated, with a new set of telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. These offer excellent ride quality, soaking up bumps and imperfections with ease. The Classic 650 feels planted on the road, whether you're navigating rough city streets or taking on twisty mountain roads. One area where Royal Enfield has made huge strides in this model is the braking system. The 2026 Classic 650 comes equipped with dual-channel ABS and disc brakes, both front and rear. The 320mm front disc and 300mm rear disc provide excellent stopping power, and with the added confidence of ABS, you can be sure that you'll be able to handle emergency situations with ease. The brakes are responsive, providing a progressive feel that's easy to modulate. Even in wet conditions, the braking system works effectively, making this bike not only fun to ride, but also safe in different weather conditions. Now we all know that Royal Enfield hasn't been known for packing bikes with a ton of tech in the past. But with the Classic 650, that's all changed. The bike comes with a fully digital instrument cluster, which is a big leap forward for Royal Enfield's design philosophy. The speedometer, tachometer, trip meters, and fuel gauge are displayed in a clear, easy-to-read format. It's also equipped with a gear position indicator and a clock. And yes, there's Bluetooth connectivity. Pair your smartphone with the bike to access navigation, call alerts, and more. The 2026 Classic 650 also includes an updated LED headlamp that offers better visibility at night and improves the bike's aesthetic appeal. The tail light and indicators are now also LED, which not only adds to the bike's modern look, but also increases durability. So, how does this bike feel on the road? That's what really matters, right? The first thing you'll notice is how stable and planted the bike feels, thanks to the improved suspension and that solid twin-cylinder engine. The ride is surprisingly smooth for a bike that still retains a traditional old-school feel. The Classic 650's torque is available from low to mid-range revs, making it a joy to cruise in the city. When you twist the throttle, you get that satisfying grunt that's deep but not overwhelming. It's the perfect bike if you're looking to enjoy the ride rather than rushing from point A to point B. The upright riding position is comfortable for long-distance touring, and the seat feels plush. Whether you're in traffic or cruising on the open road, the Classic 650 makes every ride a pleasant experience. It feels like the right balance between a cruiser and a roadster, offering versatility for various kinds of riding. Let's talk about the most important factor for many riders: pricing. The 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 650 is positioned as a premium offering in the Royal Enfield lineup, but it's still very accessible. Expect the price to start around Rs 4.5 lakh in India and $6,000 and in international markets. Considering what you're getting with the Classic 650, high-quality components, an upgraded engine, and advanced features, it represents excellent value for money compared to other bikes in its category. The availability will depend on your region, but expect it to be widely available in dealerships by mid-2026. So how does the 2026 Classic 650 stack up against its competitors? Well, it has a few rivals in the middleweight cruiser segment, including bikes like the Honda Rebel 500, the Yamaha XSR 700, and even the Kawasaki W800. What sets the Classic 650 apart is its heritage. This bike combines the nostalgic appeal of vintage design with modern tech and a punchy twin-cylinder engine. It's hard to find another bike in this price range that delivers such a perfect blend of style, comfort, and performance. Other bikes may outperform it in sheer power or speed, but if you're after an experience that's unique, classic, and incredibly satisfying to ride, then the Classic 650 is a hard one to beat. So, after everything we've discussed today, is the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 650 worth your money? The answer, in my opinion, is a resounding yes. It delivers the perfect combination of timeless design, modern features, and excellent riding dynamics. Whether you're a Royal Enfield fan or a newcomer to the brand, this bike is bound to turn heads and provide an unforgettable riding experience. If you're in the market for a middleweight cruiser with real character, the Classic 650 is a bike that can do it all. It's comfortable, it's stylish, it's fun, and it's got that genuine Royal Enfield charm that makes it stand out from the crowd. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think the 2026 Classic 650 is a game changer? Or is it just another retro modern motorcycle? I'd love to hear what you think. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow motorcycle enthusiasts. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more bike reviews, news, and content. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and keep the rubber side down.